Hello, this is Aoven. I've been playing this game for years, pushing the highest content with friends and guildmates who are trying to do the same. But not today. Meet Aolu, my fresh max level guardian druid tank. This series will take you through the dungeons and raids that I do, and log the trials and tribulations along the way. I won't be grouping with anyone that I know unless they are of a similar or lower item level. Anyone who signs up in the group finder will be fair game. My goal will be to achieve a rating of 2500 in Mythic Plus by the release of 10.1. This is a brand new series. Welcome to Zero to Hero. Hello, doing some world quests before we open our vault for the week. See if we get anything off the world boss. We did get something last week, so it's definitely possible. Just the knowledge, some gold. There's one more world quest we have to do, and then we'll open our vault. The world quest is just 3d5 risks, I think. So we're gonna go knock that out real quick. It's down here in the Azure span. We'll see you then. Back to grab those bracers. We're killing the arcane something. Spellforge creation here. Near the Cobalt Assembly. We got some bracers that are indestructible. Nice. And we're back here in Valdrakken to grab our... what is it? Vault. See what we can grab here. Shouldn't be anything... I don't know. We'll see what we get. Anything should be an upgrade, hopefully. Loot specialization. We'll make sure we're Guardian. Let's open it up and see what we get. Oh boy. Oh, we got a puzzle box and some grips. So I'm not super worried about the puzzle box. We can go ahead and grab these grips and then turn them into... we might be able to actually turn this into 4-piece. So we grab these, and they also have leech on them. Oh man. So if we put these on, it's not super optimal, but we can turn our shoulders and these into tier pieces real quick, and that'll give us 4-piece. Which is real good. We'll see if we can get anything real good from that. Well, I guess 4-piece will be decent. And then what do we get for a key? Knock an offensive 12. Well, we'll go knock that out too. See if we can get a good group. There are a lot of people doing keys this week that are much higher item level than for the content that they're doing. Because they're trying to knock out their... trying to get Valor, because Valor became uncapped this week, so... they're all trying to do that, and we're just going to sit here and wait for a couple seconds for our vigor to come back up. I should have done this from the top of the thing, whatever you call it, the top of the Valdrakken over there. It's a little easier. I probably wasted a bit of the vigor. And then we just got to get like right up there, so we'll just kind of make our way up there real quick. Wait for one more vigor while we just kind of try not to get aggro on anything if we can help it. I don't know if we'll be able to like just kind of eke our way. Not quite. It's so close, yet so far. But we'll turn these into tier. We'll get our 4-piece set going. And then we're getting kind of up there in the gear level. Like a lot of these are just kind of upgradable pieces that we can farm a bunch of Valor to like knock out real quick. And we'll be golden. Alrighty. And then we'll go ahead and get our knock it offensive going. And then see what we get going after that. We'll do builders. I think they're the Felbat Soul Drovers, right? Yep. And that is 4-piece. So Gore has a higher chance to trigger, and now we get a heal whenever we use Mangle with our Gore proc. And I'll get us in the queue, and I'll see you when we start the dungeon. Bye-bye. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Doing the first key of the week. We're doing 12 Knockhood Offensive. Shouldn't be too bad. We're kind of getting up there in the item level. Not too high. We're 380, almost 381. And I kind of got some talent builds set up for the different dungeons. This is my Knockhood Offensive and SBG setup, which is a little more, it takes these notes here, which is a little more defensive based. And then we also take Heart of the Wild, which I need to add to my macro real quick here. Make sure that it pops when I use. Because I believe you use it when... Actually, I have no idea what you use Heart of the Wild for. Or empowered. So magical damage increased, physical damage increase, healing increase, and reduction. We'll just go ahead and use it, because I'm not certain how to use it, so we'll just put it into our CD macro. If nothing else, it'll make our Moonfires do more damage. We'll go ahead and pop our defenses, or our consumables, put down a feast. It's a tyrannical week, so... Just let them know that. Let them know where to lust at, and then we'll toss up a ready check. Where is the thing at? Is it not on Mythic? It is. I just can't see it. Oh, okay. It's under this wing. Hey, everyone's ready. Go ahead and do full timer. Do a bit of a shorter one because
3, 2, 1.
Nobody's going to be using their CDs off the BAP here anyway. They're off the pole anyway. So for this dungeon, I usually just go straight towards the pat that kind of pats along the outside of the dungeon. Or outside of the first boss area. You'll see it like running right here. I usually go there, and then I just target the horn sounder. But we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna go and just start blowing some stuff up. And we want to target the horn sounder and get our Ursula's down here. We're gonna bop it to pull it all in, and then just make sure the Plane Stomper gets interrupted. Keep doing some big damage, keeping ourselves alive.
War Stomp.
Oh no, we lost our DH friend and he rezzed. That's okay. We'll just go into the next pack here without him. But now we're a bit short on CDs, so we need to kind of watch the amount of damage we're taking.
Rally the clan. War Stomp.
Try to get a good
Disruptive Shout.
interrupt and stuff going on here. My interrupt is almost off cooldown. Just keep going, keep the dungeon plugging away while we're waiting on people. We'll hold our... We'll hold Revenge of the Sleeper or something like that, I think is what it's called. We'll hold that for next pack. There's no reason to use it when everything's about to be dead. The only reason we might use it is if we're about to like melt to this Lance Master, but I don't think that's about to happen. And then when we run out, we'll go ahead and do this again.
Disruptive Shout.
Just to make sure that that Disruptive Shout doesn't blow anybody up. We seem much tankier today. I'm not sure. I think it's just an item level thing because we went up 20 item levels. So we have so much more armor now. I probably was trolling a little bit by doing those dungeons at such a low item level, but it's all good.
Disruptive Shout.
Boom. And then we can make sure to be popping.
War Stomp. Disruptive Shout.
We can do our roar to interrupt when that like ding goes off. That's telling me that like some big CDs or like some dangerous abilities are going out, like Rain of Arrows and stuff.
War Stomp.
Basically just means I can plop, use some kind of defensive ability like Typhoon and whatnot. I don't really want a Typhoon right now because it's just going to be really dangerous.
Disruptive Shout.
I let my Iron Fur fall off there for a second. We'll hold our bark skin.
Rally Stomp.
Need to make sure to clear.
Disruptive Shout.
Just make sure we blow some stuff up here. But I think we're doing pretty good. Nothing too crazy going on. Run out here before Stomp. And the Lance Master should be dead.
Disruptive Shout.
I think around like 400 item level or so, maybe with some better trinkets, we can start trying to push for, like, we'll try to do higher keys just for our vaults and stuff every week, but we'll just keep pushing our own key to see if we can get ourselves up to CE or whatnot. Or not CE.
Saboteur.
I don't know why I said that.
Shards of Stone. Tectonic Stomp.
I can go grab the thing, but it looks like our healer's over there, so we're fine.
Shards of Stone. Dragon Killer Lance. Dragon Killer Lance.
And then our next lance is over there.
Summon Saboteur.
Nice job clearing.
Shards of Stone. Tectonic Stomp.
We don't really have a ton for like stopping
Dragon
the
Killer Lance.
Saboteur. I can Typhoon him back, I guess, which will put a slow on
Shards of
him.
Stone.
We can Ursul's every other one, something like that.
Dragon Killer Lance.
And then the next one will be over here, so we can just drop our Typhoon
Summon Saboteur.
or our Ursul's here.
Shards of Stone. Tectonic Stomp.
Try to get in front of everything there. I was in
Dragon
cat
Killer
form
Lance.
for a second, but we're okay.
Dragon Killer Lance.
Our big offensive CD's
Summon
coming up
Saboteur.
off cooldown here in just a second. Which I kind of want to tell people just to ignore the ad, but it doesn't look like they're going to.
Shards of Stone.
Because we could have probably just killed the boss in that
Tectonic
time frame,
Stomp.
right?
Dragon Killer Lance.
Well, if nothing else, it's dead now. Then I like to tell people to go into the waterfall. Just because most people will have CDs up. Actually, it looks like we have a minute on 2 of our CDs. And we have a little bit of time on Combust still. That's okay, we'll still go there. Because I have my big CD. I'll do a quadrillion damage with it up. As soon as everyone gets here. Bear form, pot. And we're just going to start doing a buttload of DPS.
Tempest.
Should we interrupt that? Put our Ursul's down so
Summon Squall.
we can knock back if we need to. These little orbs give you like 5% DPS, so I usually try to grab them. Try to make sure we keep our Iron Fur stacks up there for these packs with the arc blades in them.
Storm Surge.
50k DPS on that bull. Healer gets mana soon, but they might be alright. We just want to keep our iron stacks up if we can. Make sure we interrupt Tempest. Tempest gives you gives everybody increased damage taken, so it's really important to make sure that we hit those.
Summon Squall.
We'll knock that.
Storm Surge.
And we don't really have any other interrupts to hit, so we're just gonna try to hit interrupts on these storm bolts if we can help it. But yeah, the series seems to be going pretty well so far. We're kind of getting up there in the gear department. We'll just go ahead and do the pat here.
Thunder Strike.
This particular pack seems to hurt a little bit, so we'll be ready to Savage Instincts if we need to. Just to make sure that we don't get melted. Don't have an interrupt for that. I think we're doing okay on defensives here. Don't have anything for this Thunder Strike. We're gonna go ahead and pop our Savage defenses just to make sure that everything is easy here. Hold CDs for next pack. We don't want to blow everything on a pack that's dead. And then we're probably just gonna have to clear before we move here. If we killed that a little faster, we would have been able to Thundering with the next pack here.
Tempest.
Get our
Summon
big damage
Squall.
going there. I don't have anything for this. I need to remember that I can use my Interrupting Roar, or whatever it's called, to interrupt things. Is a bear.
Storm Surge.
It's like Intimidating Shout, or I think Paladin has Blinding Light. It's basically the same thing, where it's like a big AoE. It's good for AoE caster packs. You just pop it when you need an extra interrupt. It can't interrupt big mobs sometimes, but it's still useful to pop. We have our Bark Skin coming up here soon. Go ahead and plop that just to give us a little bit more damage, because this particular pack has the double arc blade in it, which is the frontal. We'll try to face it away from our Demon Hunter friend. And we won't overlap our sleeper until it's over, until our bark skin is over. Yeah, we're doing good. Our thundering timing is kind of screwed up, but give our healer a second to oh, they're going. Okay, that's fine.
Lightning Strike.
Get a good spread going here. We can actually run and grab one of them at least. And then our goal is basically just to grab stuff when other people aren't going to grab their stuff.
Surge of Power. Surge of Power.
Because they should be trying to get as many of these stacks as possible. Yes, we Natured Vigil. Okay, nice. Our healer didn't grab mana, so our mage might be in trouble, but I think we're okay.
Lightning Strike.
It's a tyrannical week, so this particular boss is going to be a little painful, I think. Oh, there's our Lust. I should be using CDs with a bunch of these stacks. Actually, I'm going to run over here and try to make sure to grab them. Oh, we're okay. But I have CDs running. We have Thundering. I don't want to clear immediately if I can help it. We have 10 seconds, so
Surge of Power.
I can go ahead and I'll just stand in this. It's okay. Oh, no.
Surge of Power.
I'm dead. Rip. We didn't clear. Back up.
Surge of Power. Surge of Power.
Oh, the boss has a billion stacks. This is bad. I think we might be fucked here.
Surge of Power. Surge of Power. Electrical Storm.
Oh, we needed to clear.
Surge of Power.
Rip. Well, we'll give it another shot.
Surge of Power.
That was on me. I was too focused on my damage and was not paying any attention to other things that were going on. like thundering. I'm really bad about that as a tank. I don't know what the problem is. Like, I just need to pay more attention. It's okay. We're like more than able to time this as long as we don't do anything silly like that again. Can't reach him there. There we go. Alrighty. And here we go. We'll go ahead and just pop some CDs. I think I do need to focus more on clearing my debuff. If I can. Maybe I should put the actual like debuff indicator somewhere more noticeable.
Surge of power.
Then I just need to make sure that, so I need to be ready to clear here. So I'm actually just gonna run in here and clear.
Surge of power. Electrical storm.
Our priest doesn't know to clear the boss debuff either, so we just need to make sure that nothing hits the boss here if we can help it. We'll go ahead and Nature's Vigil just to help keep everybody up. Maybe holding that like to a later one on other
lightning strike
like would be better because the healer's probably like CDing pretty heavily there, right? Try to make sure we have a lot of stacks for this. Goal is just to make sure that we can go ahead and clear as many of these as we can. I guess having 4-piece probably also really helps with our survivability.
Surge of power.
I'm gonna get wind bursted here. I need to be careful with my HP. We're good. I went ahead and health potted because I knew I was gonna take a pretty big hit from the wind burst.
Surge of power. Surge of power. Lightning strike.
Alright, I need to make sure to clear here.
Surge of power.
Here's somebody to clear on right here. I'm gonna go ahead and Rage of the Sleeper to have some defensives going. I'm gonna come over here to make sure that we have
Surge of power. Surge of power. Surge of power. Surge of power.
Make sure that all of these get cleared if I can here. Don't have Nature's Vigil soon. Oh, somebody grabbed it. Alright. Our healer didn't re-up their stacks. Oh, the Demon Hunter stole it. I just watched that. That's crazy. We'll do some big defenses for the strike and the boss not being purged. Nice. There we go. Go to the third area. $16 on my CD. Waiting for everyone to get here.
Death Bolt Volley. Chant of the Dead. Rotting Wind.
We're gonna hold Rage of the Sleeper because we have so many CDs running already. There's a reason to pop it. It would give us more TPS, but it'll be nice to have it for the next pack that we do.
Rotting Wind. Volley. Chant of the Dead. Rotting Wind.
So like we can pop it here and just have ourselves a defensive for these Rotting Winds. These guys get really bolstered because they pulled in kind of late.
Rotting Wind. Rotting Wind.
I need to start just looking at my bar and seeing if Nature's Vigil is off cooldown and just popping it at the beginning of a pack if it's up.
Rotting Wind. Desecrating Roar.
So we'll watch the Mystic for interrupts here.
Wind.
And it's basically desecrating roar and swift wind that we need to be hitting.
Roar.
So we can try to interrupt that with our roar.
Swift wind. Chant of the dead.
Swift wind. These guys are gonna get kind of buffed, which is fine. Need to make sure we clear. Fine. We'll need these for percent later. You need 93.85 before you go to the final area. We'll be going into our next pack soon. I'm not all that worried about... I don't even know if I should be using Iron for unmanaged damage. I think it just raises your armor. We have big damage for this pack again.
Volley.
And again, we're not going to rage at the sleeper because it's a pretty big defensive CD, and we don't want to like double that up when we're invulnerable, right? It's 25% damage reduction, so it's pretty important.
Rotting wind.
Gosh, bears do so much damage. It's crazy.
Volley. Chant of the dead.
Make sure we hit these interrupts. All right, our Incarn is down. We'll finish off this big guy, and then what do our CDs look like? Oh, we have a meta, so we'll just go straight into the next big pack for our Demon Hunter. We could... Nah, we're not gonna double pull. Our healer has like no mana ever. It's scary.
Swift wind.
Gotta make sure we hit that Swift wind. That's kind of the important one in this particular pack. Swift wind is like priority over pretty much everything else, I think. I mean, Deathbolt Volley is something you want to hit too, but if Swift wind is going to go off, definitely hit that over anything else.
Deathbolt Volley.
He's not metaing. He's not using his meta. Maybe he's saving it for the boss or something?
Deathbolt
Or he didn't think this was big enough?
Swift wind. Chant of the dead.
Make sure we have some defensives rolling if we can help it. We'll go ahead and help Pod just to keep ourselves up. Nature's Vigil.
Swift wind.
Don't want to pull that pack if I can help it.
Chant of
We
the
can
dead.
pull it like after all this stuff is dead here. Finish these ones. Now we can go ahead and pull these. It's almost like Rage of the Sleeper is made to come off cooldown during that. That's crazy. Maybe it's because I'm holding it. Maybe if I used it, I'd be able to get another cast out of it. I don't know. I Nature's Vigil there too. Feels good, man.
Chant of the dead.
You're so tanky during Incarn, it's kind of crazy. And then we have, I think, one more pack after this, and we'll be at like perfect percent for 93.85. Gotta hit that Desecrating Roar. Trying to think of what trinkets I'd like out of this dungeon. I think there's a weapon that wouldn't be horrible.
Swift wind.
Yeah, I think there's a weapon that wouldn't be horrible to get a hold of. I'd like to push this up to 16 and just start doing 16s, because I think that's the optimal like
Deathbolt Volley.
level to start getting gear and stuff from, because I think you get 405s from 16s. Maybe it's 402.
Swift wind.
And then you also get the max level crafted stuff. Maybe that's something we should look at doing too here soon, is getting crafted gear, like our embellishments and stuff like that. Because I think we'll want a lariat for sure. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up. I'm not sure what bears use for the other abilities or for the other embellishments. I mean, we can go grab like our entire stock of them because I've done them all on my other characters.
Deathbolt Volley.
Is that 93.85? Yeah, we're done with percent. Let's go. But all of our CDs are down. But we do have Thundering in 5 seconds for the boss. And I'll have my CDs for the pulls, so feels good, man. I'm gonna go ahead and repair while we're just standing around waiting for RP. We'll go ahead and pot as soon as these pull here soon.
Frightful roar. Spirit leap. Brutalize.
Make sure we get some stacks up for this Brutalize hit, which isn't going to do anything to us right now. And again, we're saving
Gale arrow.
CDs for the, we want to stack if we can. That's bad.
Spirit leap.
We're okay. We can go ahead and pop our Rage of the Sleeper here, just to make sure we don't get hit by anything too crazy.
Spirit leap.
Spirit Leap. I just need to stand on the Demon Hunter. I just couldn't find him, so I just went and stood on somebody else. Not that it really matters as the tank, because you don't get hit by it, right?
Guardian wind.
Let's make sure we keep our stacks up.
Frightful roar. Spirit leap.
Still got a minute on that CD.
Brutalize.
Probably fine to go cat form during the one where he roars, because I'm not going to be getting hit by anything. Oh, don't spread him out like that. That's horrible.
Spirit leap.
Oh, we just need to stack him up. It's okay. We were able to dodge. Make sure we don't get whacked by the Brutalize. Go right between the tornadoes.
Frightful roar.
And we can just go ahead and cat form over here. Take back into our I almost said dog form. That is not correct.
Guardian wind.
I want to wait a little bit of a second too, so I can get that charge back, you know? We'll have that Brutalize coming out here after this roar. Oh, it's going way over there. I can roar.
Brutalize.
Not too shabby. Alright. And then we just gotta wait for combat, which will drop eventually. There it goes. We just have the double pull at the end and the final boss. With Bear, I don't really know how you approach the final area. Lots of CDs. How big is the AoE on my interrupt? Because I can incapacitating roar and try to interrupt some of them. I guess we just try our best. We'll just see how it goes. Maybe you Typhoon and then try to roar and try to group everything together after the Typhoon.
Blood-curdling shout.
Interesting thing with Valara is when she charges, she always charges the person closest to her. So you went right after she spears, she charges. So you kind of want to like try to, as a tank, be as close to her as possible for that. And then you can bait her into these walls. So she'll go ahead and spear here in a second, and then we just bait her into the wall. Oh, I got hit by that one a little bit. It didn't do anything, but did get hit by it. Looks like the Demon Hunter is going to imprison Skull. Okay. Which is fine. Just keep our CDs running for this first hit. Here's the big hit. We'll just try to pop some Ironfur to make sure we don't take too much during that.
Iron Stampede.
back away a little bit during the stampede.
Rending strike.
Moonfire spam to get him back in place. Here's where we rage.
Upheaval.
Let's get out of the upheaval. Our mage just took it. Didn't die. That's dangerous.
Rending strike.
Didn't need to clear there. I'll also Nature's Vigil during the intermission here. Pop some enraged regen to help us out here. Looks alright. I used everything I really had for that first one, though. Doesn't matter, died. We lusted and just burnt it down. And then we can kind of bring this guy over here.
Conductive strike.
So I'm just going to place him in a spot where people can... I didn't get dispelled. Oh, okay. That's why I'm taking so much damage. Can they not dispel? Uh-oh.
Iron Stampede. Conductive strike.
So we just need big defensives during the conductive strike, it looks like. We'll drop this off to the side here. We'll get out, bring it back over to our... I'll just stand here, it's fine.
Conductive strike.
Well, Savage Instincts this strike. Oh, they dispelled that one. Okay. There's our roar. Our Demon Hunter doesn't know what they're doing.
Iron Stampede.
I don't know how the priest didn't just die there,
Conductive
but
strike.
that's fine. Anyway, we did it. Nice. 2 chested at 12 on the bear. And I got an SBG, which I guess will be the next video, or part of it anyway. And a stone root headdress, which I might actually change into tier, but that has a socket. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What did other people get? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll go do the SBG. Thanks for watching this episode. Getting quite a bit of gear. I don't know what I'll do with this helm. We'll figure it out. But for now, we're going to go get ready to do the, what was it, 14 Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. See how that goes. Try to get it to a 16 and start just spamming 16s if we can. But thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a comment, subscribe, you know, leave a like on the video. Tell me how bad I did in the dungeon, or how decent I did, or things you think I should work on, or if you're enjoying the series or not, anything like that. And I guess we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.